Hello students. Now I'm going to describe the four part of chapter number 4 from your Honeydew book, and the chapter's name is Bipin Chaudhary Lapse of Memory. And I described the first, second and third part previously, and uh, watch it on the you all can watch it on the YouTube channel. Now I'm going to describe the fourth and the last part of this chapter. Okay, listen. It is the last part, and in this part, you all will know about the mystery of Bipin Chaudhary's lapse of memory. Getting off the train at Ranchi next morning, he realized at once that he had never been there before. Means he reached Ranchi the next morning, and as soon as he deboarded the train, he was sure that he had never visited the particular place before. Means he was talking about the Ranchi. He came out of the station, took a taxi, and drove around the town of while. He realized that the street, the building, the hotels, the bazaar, the Moradabadi hills, with none of these he had slightest acquaintance. Acquaintance means known. Would a trip to the Hudro Falls help? He did not believe so, but at the same time he did not wish to live with the feeling that he had tried enough. So he arranged for a car and left for a Hudro in the afternoon. So listen the meaning of this paragraph. He took a taxi as he came out of the railway station and roamed around in the town for a while. He had never seen those buildings, hotels, market, or Moradabadi Hill also ever before. He was not sure if a trip to the Hudro Falls would make any difference, but he just did not want to live with a feeling of not having tried enough. Thus, he arranged for a taxi to the Hudro and he left in the afternoon for the Hudro Falls. Next paragraph. At 5 o'clock, at the same afternoon in the Hudro, two Gujarati gentlemen from a group of picnickers discovered Bipin Babu's laying unconsciousness. Unconsciousness means he had no conscious. He was unconscious at that time, means he was fainted beside a boulder. Boulder means a very big rock. When he came round, the first thing Bipin Babu said was, I am finished, there is no hope left. Came round, it means regain unconsciousness. So listen the meaning of this paragraph. It was around 5 o'clock the same afternoon when two Gujarati gentlemen who had came with a group of picnickers, they found Bipin Babu laying unconscious, laying fainted beside a large rock, beside a big rock. When he regained his consciousness, his first words were, I am finished, so there is no hope left for me. These words was said by the Bipin Babu. Next morning, Bipin Babu was back in Calcutta. He realized that there was truly no hope for him. Soon he would lose everything. His will to work, his confidence, his ability, his balance of mind was he going to end up in the asylum at. Bipin Babu could not think anymore. Listen. Bipin Babu had realized that there was no hope left for his situation like his. So he came back to Calcutta the next morning. He began to worry about how he might losing everything, his interest in work, his confidence in work, in his abilities, and his peace of mind. Everything was going to lose slightly with him. He even wondered that he could end up in the asylum, in the mental hospital. He only think about it. If the situation worsened, he had exhausted his ability to think anymore by that time. Back home, he rang up Dr. Chandra and asked him to come over. Then, after a shower, he got into bed with an ice bag clamped on his head. Clamped means put. Just then, the servant brought him a letter which someone had left in the letter box, a greenish envelope with his name in red ink on it. So, listen the meaning of this paragraph. As he was now at home, he contacted Dr. Chandra and requested him to visit him at his place, at his home. He took a shower, means he take took bath and got into the bed with an ice bag on his head. It was only then that his servant brought him a letter, and he had found in the letter box. The envelope was green in color with his name written on it in red ink. Above the name, it said, urgent and confidential. In spite of his condition, Bipin Babu had a feeling that he ought to go through his letter. He tore open the envelope and took out the letter. This is what he read. So, listen the meaning of this paragraph. The envelope was green in color with his name written on it in red ink. The envelope read by the Bipin. He read uh, urgent and confidential above his name. Regardless of how he felt at the moment, Bipin Babu could anticipate that he should open and read this letter. Thus, he tore open the envelope and took out the letter. Now, we will read the letter. I'm also excited to know about it. Yes, this is the letter. Dear Bipin, I had no idea that affluence. Dear, affluence means the state of having a great deal of money would bring about the kind of change in that you that turn has done. Was it so difficult for you to help out an old friend down on his luck? I have no money, so my resources are limited. What I have is imagination, a part of which I use in retribution of your unfeeling behavior. There, the retribution means as a punishment. Unfeeling means unsympathetic nature. Well, you will be all right again now. A novel I have written is being considered by the publisher. If he likes it enough, it will see me through the next few months. Yours, Chunilal. So, letter was written by the Chunilal. It is confirmed. And listen the meaning explanation of this letter. The letter began with a solution to Bipin. The writer of the letter had further shown disappointment at how wealth and change Bipin Babu. He says that it was unexpected. In the letter, Chunilal asked him if it had become so difficult for him to help his childhood friend. He further adds that he has scarcity. Scarcity means lack of resources, as he had no money and all he had was imagination, which he used to take revenge for Bipin Babu's behavior toward his misery. He reveals that Bipin would be fine now, and he also tells him that a novel that Chunilal had written is being considered by a publisher. He will have enough money for the next few months if the publisher likes it and approves of it. So the mystery was disclosed. And now I'm going to describe the last paragraph of this chapter. When Dr. Chandra came, Bipin Babu said, I am fine. It all came back as soon as I got off the train at the Ranchi. A unique case, said the Dr. Chandra. I shall certainly write about it in a medical journal. So listen, these lines meaning when Dr. Chandra came to see, Bipin Babu revealed, means he disclosed that he had got his memory of the Ranchi trip from 58 back. It all came running back as he got off the train to Kolkata. And Dr. Chandra remarks it as a unique case, as a special case, and informed that he will add this in his medical journal. The reason why I sent you for you, said Bipin Babu, is I have a pain in my hip from a fall I had in Ranchi. If you could prescribe a painkiller. And at the last, Bipin Babu tells the doctor that he calls him to prescribe him a painkiller for a pain he has in his hip from the fall he had in Ranchi at the Hudro. So there the story is finished, and I think you all understand the mystery about this incident, about this event of Bipin Chaudhary, how he lapsed his memory, and how Chuni played the trick. So the chapter is closed here, and it was a very beautiful chapter by Satyajit Ray. And now, if you all have understood the chapter very well, then like the chapter and share it with your friends. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the next video. And thanks for watching this video.